Alright, it's day 151 of this California Wild Grape series. And as you can see, there's one branch that's kind of growing outwards, one vine offshoot. Now, this is all new stuff, and it originated here. It's growing upwards, but kind of worried that if it gets too long, it's just going to tilt and fall over like all the previous stuff I pruned away. But so far, everything's okay. You know, I had it in this orientation, so all these leaves were facing the sun. But you know, going forward for the next month or so, I could just have it like this and have everything reorient itself. Maybe even just have this away so it'll grow towards skyward at least. And you know, I'll prune anything if it gets too heavy and falls over. I want this thing to mostly grow upwards, but since that last pruning, it's been really hot, and you know, a lot of this stuff just hasn't grown very well, probably just due to orientation relative to the sun. So I think, you know, doing something like this could really help. Alright, so I just noticed we do have a spider mite problem. I just brushed one off, but I have to spray with some insecticide. I thought this California wild grape would have been more resistant, but it's got the same problem as my honeydew series from before and many other series in my first year. Maybe I didn't sterilize the soil completely. The heat sterilization wasn't long and hot enough. But you know, I'm seeing tiny little webs between the corners of some leaves. So unless I do something, this plant is going to be in disease state. That explains the slow growth lately, not really the pruning. Alright, I don't have any optical zoom on this camera, but I don't know if you can notice these tiny little webbings. Those are made by spider mites. I'm not sure whether these are domestic or wild. You know, these things were covered with fine webs when I found them in the wild, so I'm just gonna have to spray with some insecticide and try to cure this thing before the infestation spreads. It's very serious. I refer to my season 1 2013 growing series for all the problems you can have with spider mites. So I've just noticed, you know, one here, one there. I have really sharp eyes, so I can notice these things. But yeah, in 2013, you know, I didn't know what was going on until I had webbings all over everything and hundreds or even thousands of spider mites on each leaf. Alright, so I don't have any indication that the infestation has spread, but this is what I used before, Triazicide. It's very effective insect killer and kills other things besides insects. But, you know, one spray should do the trick, although it kind of worries me that I sprayed before and this problem just spawned all of a sudden under my nose without me noticing. So we'll see if this kills everything, and I won't do any pruning for the meantime.